Okay, so now that we're entering the end of Season 5, and Season 6 is just around the corner, we'll probably get another bunch of patch notes which buff or nerf raiders, but let's be honest, it's probably going to be buffing them. So here's one thing I'd change about every single raider, and I'm not talking like rework, like give them new moves, just literally what they have now, and make it better. And we'll start from what's most important to least important. So let's start with Cell. Not gonna lie, Cell is pretty unsavable, his kit is pretty lame, and he just struggles a lot. My change would be just to make After Image do something. Like, genuinely compare this to every other break strike in the game. It's terrible. Like, dude, make him set up for like a combo or anything. Like, I guess he has the solo flare combo, but that uses like 2 of your actives. Like, yeah, look at Angry Shout. That sets you up for a Vanish combo or like a super, like literally anything. After Image is just so bad. Like, I generally think After Image is better for survivors than it is Cell, which is tragic. So yeah, moving on. Broly. Now listen, lately I've been glazing this man like crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I really couldn't think of anything I'd want to change about him. He's just too goated. But one thing I would change is make his level 3 area destruction quicker, like he's level 4. I'm not gonna lie, why not? He doesn't get an area destruction at level 2, and I mean, like, it would be cool if they were all really quick, and it'd be really funny to catch someone out with it. I don't know, it'd be another buff, but hey, listen. You can never nerf raiders in this game. They need all the help they can get, trust me. Next up is Buu. Now I think this is a pretty important one, but compared to the other ones on this list, I think it's like kind of middle ground, I guess. But for the love of God, dude, decrease Buu's execution times. Shit takes like 10 years to like execute anyone. Civs are fine, but when it comes to survivors, it's like, oh my god, I've been sitting here for like 5-6 seconds just doing nothing, and you're so stunnable. And we all know how, god, how many stuns there are in this game. It's just like, please, dude. Cell got that treatment, and it still hasn't done anything for him. But I feel like it'd do a lot for Buu, because then you never know, you might actually evolve. I know it's pretty crazy, but you might evolve off anything that isn't Civs, which is tragic. But yeah, the Buu execution time is just ridiculous. Free my boy, man. He doesn't deserve this. Next up is Frieza. I guess you could like consider this like a feature, but I honestly think it's needed. The amount of times where I've lost a Dragon Ball because I've evolved, and the damage I took made me drop the ball, and I'm evolving so I can't get the balls back is crazy. Like, it's happened to me more times than I can count. Like, literally just make Frieza so that he can control when he evolves. It'll be just like the show. Like, you know, he's just like, I'm going to show you my new form. Make it a different button press, bro. I promise you. Could you imagine how many times you would have saved your Dragon Balls if you could choose when you wanted to evolve? For me, millions. It boggles my mind, and it's one thing that I kind of hate about Frieza. And it wouldn't do anything anyway, because he's a Dragon Ball Raider, so it doesn't really matter. It would just give him some extra iframes, and make sure that you don't lose the balls, like, unpurposely. And there's nothing you can do about it. That's what pisses me off the most. There's nothing you can do. It's ridiculous. Next up is Ginyu. And now, listen, this may be a bit controversial, but I think the whole squad needs a health buff. Right now, they're kind of reminding me of what Vegeta used to be like at level 3. Before he got his health buff. It was like he'd just die very, very quickly. And with things like Unparalleled Fusion coming out, and Souls, and more damage buffs, and super attacks doing more damage, it's like they just get melted. I promise you, if you run into any competent lobby, your Goldo is cooked, and a lot of other, you never know, like maybe the whole squad is cooked. It's kind of crazy how squishy they are. I didn't realize until I played them recently, and I was just like, Jesus, man, they go down to like beams, let alone super attacks. And it's honestly kind of pathetic. It's crazy to think that they used to rule the game, but like, not anymore, bro. And it's just because they're so squishy, and with stun meta being so crazy, it's kind of hard to fend it off. I think a health buff would do them wonders, actually. Just a little bit, nothing too crazy, and maybe not Ginyu, because, you know, if you've lost everything since then, I guess it's fair. But what am I saying, dude? Just give them more health. Just give them all more health. Fuck it, dude. Go crazy. Make my boys busted again. We love to see it. Next is Vegeta. I would definitely make Cyberman take only 3 Civs to evolve. I feel like that's the difference between him being a good level 1, well, decent. Because, like, every other level 1 takes 3 Civs to evolve except Goldo, but Goldo has like War Evolve and plus 4 other lives, so I kind of think that's fair. But Cyberman just doesn't deserve it, bro. He has like barely any mobility. I guess you can count wall kick, but I promise you in today's meta, you are not catching anyone out unless they're stupid. So you definitely have to rely on getting the civs sometimes, especially against a high level lobby. And we've all had those games where we're just running around aimlessly with a Cyberman with like no civs, and we're just crying, basically crying for help, pleading just for one more civ, but they never come. So I'm kind of thinking, you know, maybe lower that threshold. Cut my boy Cyberman some slack, let him come out, don't let him get blown up or destroyed by survivors, either one. Like, I think it's fair enough. I generally think this buff would make Vegeta more of a threat, because the amount of times I've been stalled as a Cyberman is crazy, and it's kind of sad, because, dude, survivors just go crazy on everything, like civs, keys, levels. Sometimes they're just cracked out of their mind, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I just think, one less civ, it would go a long way. Please, Dimps, please. And last but not least, we have Goku Black. Oh my goodness, the Forbidden Raider with a million different strategies, but do they work? I don't know, it depends, it really depends. I just make him evolve off damage dealt. I think the difference between him and Broly is that Broly is forced to fight super transfers, but Goku Black isn't, and I feel like that's kind of stupid for a super transfer Raider. So I just think if he dealt damage, he would eventually evolve to level 3, and then you would eventually get a super transfer, and I feel like it would solve a lot of people's complaints and maybe make Goku Black more fun to play. I don't know, because the level 2 strat is pretty fucking boring, I'm not gonna lie. I love waiting around getting key camped until we have no changes and there's nothing we can do, or like absolutely curve stomping him and getting no medals for it. It's a really good design, thank you Dimps. Either that or taking damage. I don't think taking damage would work as well, because a Goku Black could easily just, you know, run for the hills, I guess, and make sure he does the level 2 strat no matter what. He does have the option to do so. But against a high level lobby, the level 2 strat isn't that strong, but against the rest of the game, it is, I feel. Solo queue, and if you're not coordinated, it's like you're cooked, and there's not much you can do. So yeah, if you forced him to evolve, like Broly, like my GOAT, I think things would be better. I think things would be more fun. And maybe, just maybe, we'd see Zamasu. Oh my goodness, I swear he's like the rarest level 4 in the game, and that's even considering Kid Buu. It's kind of crazy, because most people either don't want to get him or they just can't. So I would really love to see some Zamasus next season. It would be great. Maybe I would enjoy playing him more, even though he's really good. So, but hey, maybe we'll see these changes in season 6. We never know. I'm pretty sure Super Baby's coming, so we'll see what he brings to the game. Maybe Raiders will be OP for real this time, guys, or maybe just Super Baby will. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, this is one change I'd make to every Raider. Let me know what you change about them, or if you change them at all. But yeah, those are my just personal things which I'd love to see in the game. Please, Dimps. I promise you I'm an expert at this game, and all my decisions are correct, right guys? Hahaha. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.